Mine on the riches, harder than trenches. You can't throw dirt on the under. Let boy stocks on the rise, Charlie. This flex no day ready. See, we really ride nobody with. We the ones that started with it. Translation. Yanni had to buy Yanni a Yanni hits.
Right, nigga like this nigga, bro. Alright, working as fuck. I told you to wait, dude.
I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm ducking no shots, got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Shot back. killers, the police, the pigs, I don't even fear. So this Jacob call my flow the holy God. Save money ground up in the gutter where they found us. Stones in the fake road brush, more vacays, more hoes, more ways, more trucks, more on the tour bus, more cups, toast to the winners, throw it up.
Bro, what the
Toss me blessings, you never throw interceptions. I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to the devil when built like Tiana Teller and balling at 27. I feel like Iman Shumpert. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive. The street start to be the reverend. Bragging about first class. On 9/11, they spirits are not united. Allegiance is so forever. I murdered my adolescence assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect. Get back together. Stranger things. I handle it like 11. My point is I guard the kids. I should play for the Celtics.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. They start the drive with
what, Saint, man? What? Why you run me in the middle of a game, bro?
just inside the 30. Shotgun snap, Fields. That's to Cook out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it brings up 3rd and 5. Fields.
That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings wilted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
So from inside the 20, 10 at the 18. After the interception, here's Wilson. Here for Johnson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him a 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
I think he has to be saying, how did that wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just had to take it across the plane. It's not going to get there. But they're going to be set up in great shape to goal.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. There's Wilson to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Now Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Justin Jefferson. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Saints are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Fall for touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. These guys will get it at the 25. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Athleticism on display there by Derek Barnett to come up and get him. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. The GMs are putting together a team. A lot of them say we're built from the inside out. Because you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he gets this out to the 34 out of bounds there. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first play is.
A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. A little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
In the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. Incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
They go play action now. Wilson taking a shot here for Marshall. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything good after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like scoring off of a division opponent, a division rival. Do you like this early, or would you prefer a game like this down?
Early matchup for a few reasons. It allows you to see that the entire offseason. The game will play the division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. You just get bunched up again. It's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. And Myles Garrett, the pro, in on the tackle.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
On second down, here's a keeper on the QB. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Back to throw, Fields. Catch is made by Mike.
I'm sorry for that, Fabian Monroe. Drop the ball, bro.
First down as the tackle's made at the Saints 43.
Man, Bill Tucker and broke his collarbone. What the hell are these injuries on?
So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. Cook now. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 10 more there and another first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Fields now to throw. And this is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping somebody would come open downfield, but they never did.
Pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here. Fields going to keep it once more. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. 17-0 our score after 1. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this won't get there, won't be on line either. It's no good, off to the right, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Now Wilson on first down. He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Partner, we'll
we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. Pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And they're going to move it down the inside to 25.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, Wilson. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Justin Jefferson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Fields throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When you struggle on offense, anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cook. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They snap it to Fields. He gets it to Thomas. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 3.
You call me?
Oh. As they convert on 4th down. So a bold call that this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try
this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 5-yard line. Bit of a mental breakdown there. Not sure why he left the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
Well, going for Jefferson downfield, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead. They want to do a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Wilson's throw here taken in by Isabella. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. So a good grab there. And here's a guy who had to learn the offense quick, just picked up as a free agent earlier this week.
And usually there's a connection, isn't there? A past coach, someone from the front office who knew him from before and thought that he could help this team.
Play action. It's Wilson. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Play action. Now Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
What? That nigga sorry as fuck. Zach Wilson, what are you doing, dude?
Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So maybe some signs of life.
Damn, what a sorry fuck.
In his first half, but coming through a big play.
And sometimes that one play is what you need. And it sounds overly simple, but this is a team that was close to being down and out. So to come back and return one such for a touchdown, that's big.
Maybe a concern, Charles, like you're alluding to, is a little bit of a wake-up call. We'll see. And that is 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. He's going to find Jefferson up and downfield. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
To throw is Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. Gets this out wide to Justin Jefferson. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Yo, ass crazy, man.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any
Send me Hollywood then.
Underway in the second half. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I will pass on that.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times.
These motherfuckers getting boxed up. All right, so
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead.
let's see. Let's go here.
Absolutely. And if our coaches, we know what
I got to get used to playing with somebody like Justin Jefferson. I got to see what kind of routes he's good at.
That's Marshall. Leading with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. What they should hope for routes.
That's usually how it goes.
A lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Lord, it's definitely man coverage.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose.
Come on, Terrence Marshall.
Great spot for them to go into.
You serious?
Really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Got a man. It's Higbee complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Everybody talk.
In the red zone now. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Johnson is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and
Fucking
dropped
trash.
gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Johnson again. And good work there.
Fucking trash, bro. Score the ball.
Yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. They'll
Yeah, we just fucking ass, bro.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This has not been a fun
He
game
blew
for
you
this
up,
defense.
bro.
They definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
I fucking know it.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. That was a drive that had no promise here.
These hard motherfuckers cannot get open, man.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution.
I got victory.
Quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding hard right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the 2nd half.
I got a fucking heat. I know that much.
Incompletion on 1st down. Here's Wilson. That's Isabella open on the right side.
Anthony Averett in that slot.
Never
make the mistake of the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here. They're just quicker than fast. They can combine quickness and speed, and they catch them all as we just saw there.
You ready to go eat? Well, I got a fucking headache.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the 2nd.
Boy, I ate all day.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about.
I don't even know the 4th down rule.
But understanding clock management here on out.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
It's going to be a struggle with,
almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over.
It's going to be a struggle with Zach Wilson for sure.
Where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different
fault.
He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
I was headed to the fucking flats.
First down. Now Fields. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he Slips up past the 45 before being tackled. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
Oh, come on. Why am I head throbbing?
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now it's Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
After the interception, here's Wilson. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right.
Pick.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
That boy Zach Wilson, pure ass.
Wilson. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. And looky there, Charles, just acquired, already making an impact on the defensive side.
I already knew when I talked the ball, man. Both of y'all motherfuckers ran straight inside.
In his new role with this team.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Fields going to have the 1st down before sliding to a hold to avoid the contact. 16 yards on the play as they try to chip away at this 16-point deficit. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Here's Fields. This will be caught by Brown. And he's got it past
Running from the ball, man. What the fuck, bro?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 6 yards there on the keeper and 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
From the 39, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. And lucky it wasn't a fumble. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4. Fields. Setting up the screen for Cook. And that play is blown up, losing yards back at the 45.
Can you spend the night? I don't, man. How you gonna have the where your mom at?
4th down. Fields has to have this one. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
You gonna have to make sure
There he goes right side. And he will take this one home.
you gonna have to make sure you getting up taking that dog and stuff out, because I don't do all that peeing in my house and stuff.
Six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get. So really, you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's on show.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now.
Where's your nana? Get her.
And they'll put up the stop sign. These guys will get it at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try the middle with Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack.
I'm not sure you could actually tell the bigger pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
That, I don't care.
To Fields. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So this one fairly well in the bag as they take over with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Wilson going to throw. To the end zone.
That motherfucker, I don't know if he playing the hard flat. Come on, man. They got these niggas. Who the fuck is this?
Well, with this game well in hand,
Bruh guarded the hard flat.
the bench and get a chance to play.
That's wild.
Run their full playbook, no matter who's on the field.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This shit is like, this shit is blowing me. Like, it ain't no fucking way this secondary.
With contact, that's how you end up winning it.
These niggas is, like, bro, this shit is wide open, dude.
Right side. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Tyler Higbee. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests. but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And they got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On first down, it's Fields. He's going deep for Brown. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
The Falcons will leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. Fields trying to throw for him. And it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Wilson wants to throw it. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. He's going deep for Brown. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. But they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season and you open within the division, you knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Saints, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams.
Side of the big apple made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape.
Like your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest, still ain't greatest, mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it, went instantly. Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep it simple. You clout chasing, trying to make the people feel you. Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw. Penthouse at the top with the clear view. Oh, look, I don't like your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties.